So I guess you could say I've grinded a couple zealots now, and yeah, I think I'm ready to make a guide. So obviously zealot grinding is back, and you can now make not just money off the eyes that you get, but also getting some kills on your final destination, Enderman Slayer, pet leveling, and a bit of dragons now. I'm here to tell you the most efficient way to grind these new zealots. So the setup you'll need is half Terra, half Final Destination like I have here. It doesn't matter how you have it set up, so you can have Terra at the top or Final Destination at the bottom. It doesn't really matter. And also the main thing is having a Juju. If you don't have a Juju and you can't use it since the recent nerfs and stuff, you can go check out a bunch of videos on how to do Enderman Slayer. Or you could resort for the other option of using Aurora and an Aurora Wand, but that's not really as good, and this method mostly uses a Juju. But you can still follow for some extra tips on how to grind it more efficiently, but yeah. Let's get right into it. So obviously what you're gonna want to do first is make sure your quiver is full, and this is a very important thing to do, because grinding zealots takes up a lot of arrows. I mean like a lot. So head to the hub before you find a decent lobby, which I'll show you how to do later, and go ahead and just do it as quickly as possible to save some time, and just fill your quiver as usual, and head back to the Dragon's Nest. Hopefully you can get a decent priced travel scroll to the Dragon's Nest, but you'll want to check if the lobby has any epic players, like as an epic level rarity players or whatever they're called. So if they do have like a decent amount, you should probably leave and try to find a lobby with less people, like less good people, because they will be taking up a lot of your kills. I found that the rarer rarity people are actually alright to deal with, and the place isn't as crowded. So yeah, that's the first thing you'll want to do. And then after you do find a lobby, or if you don't, you can just keep on walking back and forth. Then what you'll want to do, go to the bruiser area, and from here on, just make sure your inventory is like not too full, and you've got a personal deleter to get rid of like ender pearls, and just go around, get your Hydra Strike up to 10, and while you're going down, don't skip this ramp because it does have a decent amount of zealot bruises. And the area you'll want to go in is around this spot here, because the zealots will spawn mostly around here, and you'll want to swap between this one and the big area around here. There seems to be a massive horde always like in this spot. Don't go any further than here. There's not many spawns, and the rate is a lot less. As you can see, this is practically like a Zealot Bruiser private lobby, which is really lucky. And let's just see if I can try to get an eye quickly. But some ways you could try to boost your spawns is if you would like to get some perks from the Dragon Essence shop. You'll want to just get a little bit of Zealot because it makes you feel better. Yeah, let's just pretend I didn't have 2k Enderman without getting an eye. But yeah, just get a bit more Zealot than I did, because yeah, I'm kind of poor right now. If you haven't checked my purse, I bought way too many tiger pets, but it's probably gonna make its money back anyway. So if there are people, you don't want to do this ramp too much, and just go ahead and go for the big areas. The big areas will usually have quite a bit of people, and if there aren't that many bruisers in the bigger areas, you'll want to just head up this ramp, where there will probably be 3 Endermen at the bottom, middle and top. And if you've left it there for quite a while, they'll definitely be there. And it's pretty efficient to go through that instead of going through here if there aren't many, because if you know what I mean, the height mages take out this area in about 2 seconds. So do the ramps every once in a while, and if there really isn't that many zealots over there, just head over to this spot that I told you not to go to. Every once in a while someone will spawn a dragon, like down here below. Someone's just using a bunch of summoning eyes because, well, honestly, getting special zealots is pretty easy now, and I'm just insanely unlucky. I've gone a couple I've gone with a couple thousand without getting an eye, so yeah, hopefully your luck is a lot better than mine, because mine's just terrible. So with the profits, if I did try to level some more pets, which I only just thought of, a level 40 tiger sells for 800k more, and it takes around 20 minutes or so to level 1 to 40, and then getting it to 40 means it's like another 800k profit from each selling. So you can make another extra 2.4 mil each time you do level 1 up to 40, and you can continually swap between them, and you should be able to get more and more tigers, and just be able to swap between pets every like small amount of time. Another way you can do stuff, make sure you've got Endstone 8 or something, so you can craft catalysts. So every time you get a crystal fragment, you can craft it into a catalyst, which sells for an extra 80k. If the Endstone Protector does spawn, so bruises do spawn the Endstone Protector, and you can get some really quick Protector kills. So if you're trying to go for some extra bestiary, or just an Iron Man trying to go for a tier boost, just grind some bruises. You'll still get the zealot count thing on it, and as you can see, I'm just insanely unlucky. Some people get a special zealot every 2 minutes or so, but that hasn't really been happening much to me. So yeah, that's the dragon part. Oh, let's go special. So yeah, they actually do spawn pretty quickly, apart from mine. That was about, let's see, I think it was 100 kills or so. But yeah, my RNG isn't the greatest, so you're going to make a lot more money than me. So all the eyes I showed you at the beginning, I got all of these in about 4 hours or so of grinding, which is terrible if you think of it, because 4 hours of grinding should have gotten me like half that. So what you'll want to do is you can either place them, which is what I'm going to do for dragons later, or you can just sell them to the bazaar. The price has dropped a lot since there's so many people doing this method now. But yeah, after you do that, you should be making around 20 mil from all those eyes, but if you're lucky, you should be making at least 10 mil an hour, plus the final destination kills, which I haven't talked about yet, should make you about, the final destination should make about 1 mil plus the 10 mil, and then these tigers making 2.4 mil makes it up to around 14 mil an hour or so. If you're lucky, you might get up to 16 mil an hour. But yeah, as I said before, my luck is just not very good. And it's probably decent, like, it can be comparable to mining at this stage of the game, because mining is just insanely expensive, and now we do have a way to make some money for a mining setup, which is probably what I'm going to do after I place a couple of dragons. And yeah, all the free dragons you get are practically just another 300k, since dragon fragments went up 8 times. So it's also insane for combat, so if you're a lower level of combat, you should be making a couple mil every couple hours. So let's see. So if we go to skills, I have made 600k combat XP just this morning in about an hour, which is pretty insane thinking about like how these tiger pets only need about 400 XP just to go from like level 1 to 2. That's some decent amount of tiger pets, and there we go, another special zealot. Yeah, so that's just gonna be about it for this guide. I'm gonna probably keep grinding in this lobby since it's really good, but usually it's a lot more crowded and it can be a bit more fun with some competition, so get some friends and do some zealot grinding. Hopefully have some fun. I really should be getting back to some cruiser runs, but I don't think I can after they made it harder. But yeah, hopefully you have some fun with this, make some good money, do some dragons, and yeah, maybe you might even be able to do some void blooms better. So hopefully you enjoyed this guide, thank you for watching, and I guess I'll see you on the next one. Bye!